Welcome back to Whiskey Wonder Woman and another whiskey review. In today's video, we are doing Booker's. This is 2022-02, the Lumberyard Batch. This bottle is 7 years, 1 month, and 7 days old, and that's actually the average age range for most Bookers, but usually each batch has different flavors. My favorite so far has been the Reserves. That's probably the best Bookers I've had so far. This is the bottle we're working with. I actually opened the bottle, as you can see, poured out some bourbon. I let it sit for maybe an hour because I wanted it to evaporate so I didn't get any nose burn. The proof is 124.8. A lot of the Bookers are usually around this proof. Pretty high. Bookers used to be around 75 bucks, so that would make this really super affordable. But now Bookers are kind of upwards towards 85, 90, and if you're going to private and secondary, you might find them over 100, which is ridiculous. But anyways, 2022-02. I would really wish that they just make the print a little bit bigger because the people who are drinking whiskey probably don't have good eyesight. The second release of Booker's Bourbon 2022 collection is Booker's Batch 2022-02, the Lumberyard Jack. This batch is named in honor of my dad, Booker No's pre-distillery years. While his journey to becoming a distiller wasn't exactly a straight path, it led him to true passion. After a short stint at the University of Kentucky, Booker hitch-hiked across America in hopes of joining the Air Force. After being accepted to the Air Force, the local police called his mom to verify his information to be cleared. When Booker's mom found out where he was, she convinced him to come home and work at the local lumber yard with his Uncle Jeremiah Beam, who is also known as Uncle Jere. Booker was over 6 feet tall and very strong at an early age. He never backed away from physical labor of any kind, which made him a natural fit for the job. Booker gave 110% during his time at the lumberyard, which eventually landed him his first role working at the distillery, and from then on, the rest was history. Since that day, Booker held just about every job at the distillery and worked his way up to master distiller. Booker's esteemed distilling career wasn't given to him, he earned it. His experience at the lumberyard shaped the solid work ethic and curiosity he is known for. I am excited to share the Lumberyard Batch with you and hope you will be able to gather with family and friends to enjoy it. Fred, no. This batch was pulled during the rainy weeks ahead of the Kentucky Derby in 2022. The beautiful amber color of this batch. Oh wait, it's giving tasting notes. Won't read that. I stopped myself. All right, let's get started with the tasting. First of all, color. Pretty dark. A nice deep amber. This bourbon's looking a little thick. There's some good juice there. All right, let's go in for the aroma. Ooh, that is an amazing oak aroma. Wow. That was like a deep leather note. That was pretty good. Beyond that, I'm getting vanilla for sure. Whew, I'm so glad that I let it sit. It's still burning my nose. So I'm glad I let it air out a little bit. Okay, yeah. Vanilla, caramel, definitely oak, probably leather. It's just giving just a nice aroma. All right, let's go in for the taste. Cheers. Whew. Whew. Oh my God, I was not expecting that to be spicy. Ooh. Ooh, my God. Actually, I might add a drop of water in there. That was hot and spicy. Yeah. I usually don't add water in any of my whiskeys because I like to do like the original tasting notes. And sometimes when you add a drop of water, it does open up the whiskey more, but it definitely changes the tasting notes. So that's why I try to stick to the original. But if I can't handle it, I will definitely add drops of water. And in this case, I definitely needed to add a drop or two. So let's go in again. Yeah, now I'm even getting more oak. It's very sweet. It's dense, like lots of caramel. So it's basically the same flavors. It's much more present now. So let me go in back for the taste. Hopefully it's not even more spicy. I almost spit that out, but I didn't. Whew. Man, that is spicy. I think this is probably one of the spiciest Bookers I've ever had. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh my God. That That is so spicy. Beyond the spiciness, because that's mainly what I was focusing on, I will say that it was sweet. It's just like that spice just like explodes in your mouth and just like kind of takes over. And I mean, it is spicy, like peppery, spicy, clove, spicy. Like it has to have a ton of rye in here. Not gonna lie. Ah! Whew. It goes down spicy and harsh. Oh my gosh. I thought it was gonna be smooth, but it's not. It's not. Okay, let's see what these tasting notes say. The beautiful amber color, did say amber, of this batch reminds me of the horses that will compete on the racetrack. The aroma is deep with hints of vanilla and oak. Got those right. That lead you back to enjoy it several times to explore its depth. It has balanced taste with a bit of sweetness and a pleasant finish that will leave you longing for another sip. It's spicy, so for me, I need to take a second before I go in for another sip. My dad would be really proud to have a batch dedicated to his hard-working years at the lumberyard and the experience this liquid delivers with every glass. That gave me no notes. It just said vanilla and oak. Okay, well, let me check the Booker's website and hopefully they have this. It's actually hard to find older batches of Booker's bourbon. Sometimes you'll find it on a shelf in a random liquor store, and if it's not the current year and I haven't tried it before, I usually buy it. There's so many Booker batches, but there's no way you could try all of them. This is from 3 years ago. Oh my god, on Total Bourbon, if that's even a real website, this is going for $269.99. That is crazy. Is this a real website? You booze? It is $300. Did I open like a rare Booker's? What the heck? iShop Liquor, $225. Kana Wine, $219. Okay, I may have opened a good version of Booker's or something. Oh my god. Okay, I'm on the Booker's website. Color, our darkest and deepest amber and henna color. Yeah, maybe. Taste, deep and complex flavors of vanilla, nuts, and oak. I really didn't get nuttiness because it was so spicy. So spicy. I'm not getting nuts. I would say the finish might be a little bit peanut buttery, but it's not in the taste. Yeah, maybe. I'll give it that. Whatever. Vanilla, nuts, and oak. Aroma, robust vanilla, caramel notes, slightly smoky. Am I having the right batch? It says finish, long and full, perfect for easygoing sipping. I must be sucking today because I'm struggling to sip this. This is going to be my 6th one. Oh my gosh. It is spicy. My mouth is literally watering. It's spicy. I'm going to have to check other reviews. Reddit. It's been my like go-to because people here do reviews on Reddit. I mean, maybe I should do that, but it's easier to just record. Okay, this person said nose, leather. Yes, I definitely said leather. Raisin, caramel, vanilla, oak, peanut, and pepper. This review is probably tracking. Palate, maple syrup. Not me. Baking spices. Yeah, definitely. Leather, peanut, oak, cherry. Finish. Baking spices, maple syrup, pepper, oak, leather, peanut, and citrus. Yeah, this review tracks to what I'm saying. I wanted to see if he said it was really spicy. He gave the nose a 9 out of 10, the palate 8 out of 10, finish 6 out of 10. I wouldn't say this is my favorite Booker's, but I'm so glad that someone resonated with me on the oak, the leather, the peanut, a lot of spiciness. Like, yeah, for sure. And it is super oaky. And if you think about it, a lot, actually most of the Booker batches have technically almost the same tasting notes. Vanilla, caramel, oak, leather. Sometimes it has smokiness, but it just blends differently. And each one is very different because the blend is what changes the taste. So this does not taste like any Booker's I've had. And I definitely will say It's not my favorite because it's so spicy. I actually think I might have heartburn, and that's how I know it's spicy for me. My throat's on fire. Let me take one more sip to end the night, because why not? Okay, not gonna lie, this time I kind of felt it coming out of my nose. That is how spicy it is. This is a spicy Booker batch. So I can't recommend that you guys go and buy this bottle because it's 3 years old. I highly doubt that you'll find it on the shelves, but they are online. And apparently this is going around $250 to $300. Why is that? I don't know. I would not recommend you buy it for $300. No way. But if you like spicy bourbon, you might like this batch, that's for sure. This is one of like the 2 or 3 other Bookers that I need to open because I've had a bunch of them just sitting around and I'm like, boom, I need to open these babies. So this was the first one to be opened, and I think the next one is one from 2023. So I'm getting through the batches. I'm really excited, and I hope that you stick around and join me on this whiskey journey. So if you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up and support my channel. I appreciate each and one of you. Thank you for all the great and supporting comments. It's people like you that help me enjoy my hobby of whiskey. I will see you in the next whiskey video. Cheers.